Good morning, y'all. And just so everybody's aware, I'm just waking up. I fell asleep at around like 9 o'clock, 8 o'clock last night. We're back though. Good morning. I might get some like red eyebrow makeup too. I'm definitely gonna dye this eyebrow again, but like, if it doesn't work, just eyebrow makeup. It's fine. Charlie, what's up? Welcome to the stream. Emily, what's up? Welcome to the stream. Why, what's up? Welcome to the stream. How am I doing? I'm doing good. How about you? Chrissy, what's up? Laura, what's up? What time is it for me? It's 4:09 in the morning. 4:09 a.m. Tasha, thank you for the 100. I appreciate it. Shout out Tasha. Said same, that's what's up. Can you see my hair? Is it invisible right now? You'll see like the roots already starting to grow. My hair grows so fast. Literally, I can see the roots. It's crazy. They said it's ass shaking time for you. That's what's up. Am I having a good day? Yeah, I'm having a good day. It just started for me. I just woke up. It's early in the morning right now. Feminism doesn't emasculate men. It rids toxic masculinity. That stems from the patriarchy, or tries to, but like doesn't effeminate men. It's not the goal of feminism. I subscribed. Thank you, Laura. I appreciate it. I'm a radical feminist. I'm a woke leftist radical feminist. I don't know if you've seen the comment, but somebody was just making fun of your eye, and that's fine. I don't care. You guys don't have to tell me every time that happens. I don't care. Haters gonna hate, 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 hate. I probably shouldn't sing that song. Taylor's a Nazi. I forgot. Not really. I just forgot that song was made by her. Made by her. I can't be a feminist if I want to have sex with men. I don't think feminism's goal is to remove sex with men. I don't think that was ever the goal. I think the goal is that women are treated equally. Like, that's literally the goal. Because it still hasn't happened. Women don't have rights in how many countries? Like 186 or something like that. Everybody talks about, oh, it's so good here. What about all the countries where women don't have rights? Because if you look at the countries where they do, as compared to don't, it's a lot different. Women don't have more rights than men. No, they don't. What rights do women have that you don't? They actually have less rights. Do you have laws that dictate your body? There's like anti-vasectomy laws in your state because you can't, because reproducing's holy and sacred. That's a thing for you. That's cute. Cherry, thank you for the star. I appreciate it. Abortion is healthcare. There's no anti-vasectomy laws because life is so sacred. The unborn life inside a man's nutsack. That's not sacred. It's like what? Hot Wat, what's up? Welcome to the stream. And all these conservative people, when they have like affairs, their first thought is to abort it. And then they figure out they can't because there's no special exempt law for you. They're gonna get rid of the US economy and change it to something we don't know about. Can't wait. Are you guys excited? What's up, OGB? We love deliberately going to war with Iran to reroute American oil to other people and to give access of oil to Israel. We love that. We're having a great day today. And nobody's been arrested for the Epstein list yet, because that's just a hoax, guys. Epstein killed himself. It's Palm Beach Pete. do anything to keep people distracted. That's why I'm here. That's what I'm supposed to do. I feel like the economy's gonna like implode on itself any day now. Our $15 trillion defense budget or whatever. How do we have the money for that? We're just gonna print that, and it's gonna add to our debt. Oh wow. And what happens when all these countries don't need America, so they stop using the American dollar? Time to bomb Iran, guys. Yeah, how's that happening? That's why we always go to war, because if people stop using the American dollar, we're fucked as a superpower. Oh wow. That's why they're trying to make a new economy. It's okay, guys, because I'm just crazy. I'm a woke liberal and I'm crazy. I'm not really a liberal, though. That's just a trigger word, but you know. Thank you for subscribing, Smurfinator. Thank you, Oasis Magic Potion. Do I have an eye? It's right here. They call anything that's not mega liberal, that's why I said that. Even if you're in the Republican Party and you don't support Trump, they're gonna call you woke. Or say you're left. Too left. Which is crazy because even Democrats are right leaning. You know what I'm saying? I don't have a face rash. Do you guys know what acne is? Hold up. Let me turn off retouch. Do we remember what acne is? This is called acne. Yeah. It's disgusting. You're disgusting. Nobody likes you. That's why I have more subscribers than you, and you can't even go live. You're just talking shit in my comments. Like, your opinion's irrelevant. I have more of a backing than you, so I don't really care what you think. And also, I'm right. Acne is a natural thing that people have. You're just mad that I didn't get the acne stickers and cover it up. If I seen you with some pimple patches on your face, girl, I wouldn't go up to you and be like, that's disgusting. So shut up. Blossom, what's up? Nobody lost their eye attacking ice. Y'all are saying some bullshit. Oh no, there is a team that loses an eye being hit after the No Kings protest. Was it by ice? Oh, yeah. Mm-hmm. I'm surprised I hadn't heard about that. Hear about a lot of shit ice does. Hello? Nah, I don't think, yeah. I had this a lot longer than 3 weeks ago. Try like 20 years before ice was a thing. Because it's irrelevant and we actually don't need ice. And the Democrats are like, yeah, we need to basically just take down ICE and rename it something else. Like, no, how about we get rid of the whole agency and never come back? That'd be amazing. Did you know socialism has like a high approval rating in our generation? And I just want to say I'm proud of y'all. Hell yeah. Vote for Ramsey, governor of California. If you guys elect somebody like Gavin Newsom, who literally looks like he got convicted of fraud again, I'm disappointed. Isabel, what's up? Do I have an eye? Yeah, it's right here. Oh yeah, and all the Republicans were like, oh, but Planned Parenthood and like planning, like birth control and shit like that. They said that was okay, and that wasn't like bad, and now everybody in the party is like going after birth control. Because Fox News is mad that not enough teenagers are getting pregnant, you guys. You don't understand. They need to have more CPS cases. They need it. It's necessary. Epstein is not the only one. Oh, the higher ups just want to hurt innocent people in tons of different ways. Habitual 3, what's up? Welcome to the stream. I don't care if something happens to me, people know what happened. I don't care. I know the state likes to kill dissidents. of the regimes. It's I'll be the crazy conspiracy theorist that ended up shooting himself in the back of the head 2 times. Nobody's kissing a face full of acne, just fix it. By what, you want me to like get a knife and scrape it off or something? Shut up. I'm not trying to kiss you. I don't need a dermatologist from a pimple. I think I'll be fine. I think I'll manage. I'll get through. Most people can't afford regular health insurance, actually, by the way. Talking about, do you have a dermatologist? You probably got a Pilates, too. And go to Starbucks. And don't care about its Zionism because I'm not even that political. It's an awful company, as well as making awful products. Overpriced, awful products. I don't have bad acne. She's just weird. She's jealous of something. Because, like, why are you even watching me? Nobody asked. If you really think about it. No one asked for your opinion. They asked for mine. That's why I'm here every day. Yeah. Yeah. You might want to see a guidance counselor while you're talking about my dermatologist. Figure out something to do with your life. Yeah. I think they have that at the Family and Job Center. Yeah. Like, hello. Motto, what's up? Yeah, I had to mean girl real quick because she was trying to be mean girl too, so I can mean girl back. Talk about I need a dermatologist, you need a guidance counselor, bitch. Figure out your life. Why are you hating at me at 4 in the morning? Full shade. I don't do that no shade shit, bitch. It's always full shade when I talk. I mean what I say. I'm not gonna speak in rhythms. That shit's stupid. Gay people like say the most judgmental shit ever, and then they'll just say no shade afterwards. It's like girl, but that was like full shade though. Hello? Hello. I don't do none of that. When I mean, and it's not even shady, I'm just upfront telling you how it is. Ain't nothing wrong with shaving, ain't nothing wrong with body hair either. Ain't nothing wrong with doing something with your life, once again. Maybe you should make a stream, you know what I'm saying? Say the shit you do about me to people in your comment section and see how that goes for you. See how far you get. Yeah, I don't do that to random people because life is too short to be spending your time hating on people for no reason. They said, "Are you a virgin?" No. People who have body hair, can, I don't know, keep themselves clean. Mental illness is running wild because I have body hair. But feminism doesn't need to be a thing anymore, and I'm not even a, and I quote, real woman. So why do you guys care how I have body hair? I thought that's what you guys wanted me to do. See, they think it's gross because I'm feminine. So if I have body hair, it's gross. But if I was like working out all the time and I presented cis, everybody'd be like, "Oh hell yeah, I like your beard. What beard oil do you use?" Blah 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 blah. Y'all don't say that's disgusting though. And shout out to my women with picos. The feminism destroyed everything. Like what? What did feminism destroy? Making women have no choice to be a trad wife. Like how back in the day, like tons of men like would manipulate women into like marrying them, and that's why there are a ton of grandparents now, like especially grandmas, who are like, "Yeah, don't marry. Like, please do anything but get married." And you like ask them how they started dating, and then your grandma's like a ton younger than like the grandpa. You know what I'm saying? You know how many times I heard that if I didn't marry him, he was gonna kill himself story from old people. Like, feminism didn't destroy anything. It destroyed trapping women into a life they didn't want, or men easily doing that to women. That's what it destroyed. Fuck traditional family values. What about that is stopping you? What about feminism is stopping you from having a traditional family values for whatever you do in Alabama? Not the ETC. Did you guys see the woke LGBTQ steamroller meme? Like based steamroller. They should have made it pink. They said God is king. Congratulations. Is the God in the room with us? Are you hearing voices right now, sir? America's the best because it's Christian. No, it's because we economically trapped people into being a superpower, and we'll go to war like every 7 years for it. We just call them military operations. It's not a war, you guys. That's why the American never needs, never doesn't need, never not needs. Hold up. That's why America always needs soldiers. They are always recruiting. Because they're always doing something with the military. Because if we don't, we will lose our economic power over the world. Oh, wow. That's why everybody was scared of the shipment being bought in yuan. Because people are trying to be financially independent from America, and that just leaves us with debt and a collapsed economy. Oh, wow. That's why they wanted to go to war with Iran, because if you shut the Strait of Hormuz, then you need to get oil from other sources. Say Russia, say the US, because we drill here. We just sell it for more. But if you can get it from the Strait, where else are you going to get it? If you're in a country that doesn't have a ton of oil, you know? Everybody knows that Trump is doing anything in his power to get money while he's in office. He's made like what, $5 billion since he's been in office. Thank you, Kira. I appreciate it. What's the Strait of Hormuz? Can you explain where is it? It's in Iran, the Middle East. And that's where the world gets its oil from. It's like an oil hotspot. So if Israel controls it, right, then oil has to be exported through Israel. And the fact that it's closed benefits America. Trump thinks he's great thing right now with doing that because he thinks that, oh, now they have to get our oil from here, as if they won't just go to Israel when it's open, making Israel an economic superpower. Oh wow. We do have oil in the United States. That's a lie that people believe, is that we don't have a ton of oil. We do have a ton of oil. They want to be able to jack up the prices on that oil, though. That family that starts with a R, you know what I'm saying? Wants those prices to be able to go up more. That's why billionaires love America so much, because you can charge a ton for products made in America. Or doing business in America with cheaper parts from other countries. That's usually what people end up doing. Because if you're going to have a fully American product, you kind of have to tailor it to the top 1% because most people can't afford fully American products. That's why everything that you own says made in China, made in Taiwan, made in blah, 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 blah. Exactly. They just want you to think we don't have a lot of it here. You can charge a lot for it. The people who really own the shit. It's not that we don't have a lot here, it's that everything here is already owned. You know what I'm saying? So that's why prices for things here are outrageous. And also because you exploit workers in other countries for other things like jewelry, um, phones, clothes. You exploit workers in other countries for wealth. Because if you have a factory here, you have to actually pay people at least a little fairly. Like, yeah, minimum wage isn't fair, but it's still a lot better than what a lot of other people get in other countries for, say, producing an iPhone. You know? Yeah, and it's not always like that. Like, it's not always people being like exploited, but usually it is. Like, when you think about it, a lot of companies do that. General strike though, May 1st. I don't think I'm gonna even go live. Apple pays. I wasn't talking about Apple paying their taxes. I was talking about the workers in their factories that kill themselves and strike from harsh conditions. That's what I'm talking about. I wasn't talking about Apple paying taxes. Hello. most of Apple's capital is abroad. They only pay taxes on the fraction they do keep in the States. Yeah, it's known that these companies don't pay enough taxes. There are companies that are worth billions of dollars that paid zero in federal tax, so I don't know. Apple's not really the only corporate there. You know what I'm saying? Culprit, not corporate. Hello. Do I pay taxes? Yes, I pay taxes. Definitely. I file taxes. Because that's what the law says, you have to file them. I know you have to pay them too, but you know what I'm saying? Nice to meet you. Do you mind telling me what happened to your other eye? I was born without it. Imagine taxes were used to help people in the country. It's so funny how Disney made Pocahontas is literally a fucking movie glamorizing a horror story. Like, even our childhood, like, you realize that shit's fucked when you grow up. They said you mad about Pocahontas. Yeah, people should be. Um, yeah, a pedophile went to a village who robbed, like, chiefs at gunpoint and, like, brutally murdered people there. Like, yeah, I would be mad about that if I were normal. Like, yeah, that people shouldn't fucking do that. I don't know. Seemingly, everybody's like, oh, people don't understand why Native American people are angry, and it's kind of crazy. There's still like people who literally like dress up as cowboys and like kidnap Native people on some like sick, twisted, like Wild West fantasy type shit. Like how people get lynched. Um, even if that's true, what makes it right for you to come here and pillage, rape natives, and rob them and steal land from them, and colonize them and take over their entire country and more. A ton of different native peoples' lands you took. You didn't just take like one group of people. Like Hawaii, like California, like Alaska. Alaska, the people there had no say. Russia literally took over it. Modern day Russia took over it and sold it to the US for change. So, same thing with Hawaii. We just like straight up colonized that bitch. California, everywhere, obviously, but it was multiple different like people. They said Christians put an end to it. No, they didn't want to put an end to it. They wanted anything but to put an end to it. What are you talking about? If Christians had their way, we'd be living Handmaid's Tale. We kind of already are, but like, and more. Like, religion didn't do civil rights. Religion didn't free the slaves. Religion didn't end segregation. Religion doesn't want equal rights. They always are against it every single time if you actually look at the history of American Christians. They use the Bible to be like slavery is okay. Yeah, they use slavery literally like Bible as an excuse. Like, look, it says here in the Bible, slaves obey your master, so we can own slaves and do whatever we want to them. That was their perception. And it's documented too. I'm not just saying any of this. If y'all look into it, you can find it. I'm not just saying bullshit. They said that's what the scripture says, my dude. Yeah, and I'm saying that slavery is evil, so that's evil. Like, I don't know. Like, if we're made in the image of God, then where does our moral compass come from? Why do we think that slavery is bad? Why do we think that, you know? It's because it's bad. You can't use a prophecy, a book of prophecy, as an excuse for slavery. And slaves were not treated as bad anywhere, as in like America. American slavery was really bad and really long, like for generations. They castrated and ate and raped slaves. They didn't just have them working for them, like history wants you to think. What happened to your eye? I was born without it. Slavery existed before America, but people weren't usually cannibalizing their slaves or raping or castrating or torturing their slaves. Who, the British colonizers? Yeah, I know they were. That's what I'm saying. You gave technology and civilization. You stole a lot of your inventions. The traffic light was stolen even. Like, what are you talking about? You just didn't like the way they were doing things. It wasn't a proper efficacy. So you thought that was your cute little excuse to go and, like, genocide people. Because that's what y'all were doing. Y'all were, like, killing and eating them. Why do white people like to eat people so much? It's like, hello. You think about all the cannibals that are arrested in America. You think about the monarchy, the British monarchy. You think about the Epstein files. You think about slavery. You know what I'm saying? It's like, why do they eat people so much? Hello. Y'all got a track record. We do. Like, hello. Why do I have to be associated? Do I speak French? No, I don't. Do I think eating people is common? For elite, they're not really so elite. They just pretend that they're elite. I don't even know where they got coined the phrase elites for them because they're not really elite. You know, you just like exploited and monopolized. Yeah, Shay, what's up? Welcome to the stream. I didn't do anything. Um, I'm not complaining about any of my situations right now. I'm just telling you guys things how they are, you know, and why people are doing the things that they're doing. Calling ice. Okay, call ice. It's amazing. I'm an American citizen. And after I get done talking to them, I'll go back on live. Give your land back. Um, that wouldn't really be in my discretion, you know what I'm saying? I'm a result of what happened. Me living here is a result of colonization and actually allowing immigrants in. Because my grandparents came in at the end or a little after Ellis Island. My great grandparents. And then I'm Native Canadian on my grandma's side. I heard Canadians don't like that. After I told that to everybody, they were like, "Don't come here." Like, damn, y'all really hate your natives. Hello. And I look white as fuck, so they do not like Native Canadians. Hello. My brother told me apparently they have like a ton of stereotypes. But it's okay because I don't even really want to move to Canada anyway, I feel like. I need to fix this country here. Hello. It's like being in a house with cobwebs and you wanting to remove the cobwebs, but the homeowner's like, if you don't like it, you can just leave. Like, hello? No. Gotta get rid of the cobwebs and the mold infestation. I like the house. I just don't like the cobwebs and the mold infestation. You know what I'm saying? Scooter, what's up? Welcome to the stream. I feel like people have to listen to natives, though, when they talk about fixing the system, and listen to, like, all of the marginalized people, but, like, especially natives and, like, people of color. Because they have experience. They built this fucking country. Natives taught their colonizers how to do a ton of shit. The people that colonized America stole a ton of inventions from African people. That's why I don't even want to be like even referred to as a rapper, because I don't want it to seem like I'm colonizing that shit. You know what I'm saying? Like I don't want to do that. People colonize everything. It's crazy. If you think about it, they're not gonna tell you that straight up, but like inventions of music, looks, just like looks in general, fashion. But people only act like it's cool when the colonizers do it. That's kind of crazy. Like nobody's saying you can't do that, but then you can't go around and be like, "Oh, that's ghetto. That's blah 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 blah." Like, okay, that you're racist. Because why do you think it's cool when Timmy over there from the suburbs puts on his ski mask and does a rap video? But when there's somebody in a Section 8 housing chasing their music dreams, trying to get out of the area they're in because they understand the situation they're in, you think it's ghetto and corny. Because there are genuinely people like that. I've met people like that. I met people who try to rap who are like that. How are you a whole ass drill rapper, but you're scared of black people? Like, hello? It's okay to be racist to white people? No. But I don't think black people are racist to white people. They really can't be if you think about it. Because when they're saying the things that they say, they're not being racist by saying it. Unless they're saying, oh, these people are inherently like this, blah, 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 blah. They understand it's the system and the way that these people are raised that makes them like this. It doesn't make it any less hurtful or effective, though. You know what I'm saying? It's okay. Like, there are people who don't want to be around white people that are black and shit like that because microaggressions. Like, if they're like that around you, maybe you need to take a look at how you act before being like, oh, so it's okay to be racist to white people. Like, who said we were being racist to white people? Just talking about the history of things. That's not racist to white people. It's like saying condemning Israel is anti Semitic. They said go back to Africa. I'm not African. I'm Finnish. Finnish, Native Canadian, and British. British Isles. And colonizer. I have that colonizer in me. This guy weirdo. Racism and prejudice surrounding culture doesn't make it okay. And it doesn't make America valid in what they do. You can't just excuse it, even if other people. That's like saying, well, Timmy's doing it when your mom gets mad at you for doing something dangerous, like jumping on top of the play structure at the park, going on the roof of that. You're like, well, Timmy does it. Like, okay, I don't want you to do it though because you're actually hurting yourself. But in that case, you're hurting other people. You know what I'm saying? And it's not just like a scab that recovers in like 2 days. Why am I bringing it up? Because a lot of people do racist shit without realizing it. That's why. And a lot of the times they do realize it. They just say it's a joke, but it's not funny because people are still actively feeling effects of racism in America. Like, why are you joking about that? If it's funny to you, then maybe you need to take a look at yourself and why you think it's funny. No, the actions of others raised you, and the actions of others raised that person, the person before that. You know what I'm saying? Um, like if you're white and your parents say, "Look, there's a group of crackheads over there," and it's just like black people standing outside. Like that's a racist. That's not even kind of racist. That's racist. Like hello, it's just person standing there. You don't know anything about that person. Could be the friendliest person in the world. You could probably go up to them right now and be like, hello. Like, there's nothing on that person that would indicatively let you know that, oh, he's a crackhead. He's up to no good. You know? Like, there are white people that grow up saying shit like that. Or white people scared to go to certain areas. Like, you guys are literally the reasons like that. And I'm not saying you guys are the people, or we are the people that, like, voted for that, or the people that, like, did that, but people associated with us, like high population of us, either voted for it back then, or or if they didn't vote for it, they were in government doing that shit. So, and then there was probably a small percentage of people who were like, "Yeah, no, that's probably wrong," but it wasn't like a big issue. Why would you think I'm a Republican? No, I'm not a Republican. That's offensive. That's vulgar. We don't do that over here. We don't call people slurs. And if someone calls me a liberal, I'm gonna puke. Said woke left are Dems. You can call me woke left, don't call me a Dem, please. I'll be woke and left, though. I don't know, they knew I wasn't gonna be straight when I was born. That's all I gotta say. We went left. And we went left with our sexuality. I was born with gender boo boo. That's what I call dysphoria, is gender boo boo. My sibling came up with that name. Gender boo boo. He didn't even know what non binary was. And they were like, yeah, I think I have gender boo boo. I was like, what's gender boo boo? And then he described it to me. I was like, you mean you're non binary? Like, hello? Non-binary doesn't exist in England. Okay. Good food doesn't exist in England. That doesn't mean it exists. You know what I'm saying? You know, there's a chance you could be intersex without even realizing it while you're talking shit. Because there's tons of characteristics that make up sex, which is what you guys are referring to when you say there's only two genders. You mean there's only two sexes? And actually, that's not true. If you were like in biology or like heard a biologist who's not like religiously biased talk about it, like you'd be like, oh shit, that makes sense. So there's multiple different chromosomes and genetic variations and organs and different things that people can have, and it's just like a variety of things, not just like you're born with two genitalia. It's not what intersex means. You could have entirely different chromosomes right now. Like you might have neither XY or XX chromosomes. You know what I'm saying? You might have something completely different. You just don't know it because there are variations of sex, and it's found in nature too. Also, gender identity is different from sex. They said, "Can you please shout out?" Oh no, hell no. Yeah. I'm in biology as well. If your testosterone can push out a penis, you're a man according to biology. What? Sounds like a very educated take. Very educated take right there. Definitely in biology. No, it's not impossible to change your sex because people do it all the time. Even hormone replacement therapy is a part of changing your gender or sex. It's telling your DNA to code to fit more like a woman, pretty much. It's just not changing your genitalia sex. I said if I was your kid, you should have kids. That's what I think. That's why nobody wants to have a kid with you. Yeah, all these men that are hating right now is why no woman wants you. Go watch Clavicular Sweetie. I said don't cry, I'm not crying. Wait, where? I banned his ass, so hold up. Where did he say that though? Am I on meth right now? No. I'm on the Lord Jesus Christ. If people knew how much of an advantage you have over them, they wouldn't even waste their time trying to challenge you. Yeah, no. Like 23,511 people don't like you either, so. And we're gonna talk about you behind your back after you leave. This is my Bible thumper. No. My when I was in a Christian school though, that used to be my teacher's most hated saying. He said I hate it when people call me Bible thumper. As if that's an insult, he would say that. Like, I mean, you're trying to like bring people into a cult-like atmosphere. I'm not gonna lie. Y'all vote the same way. Y'all live the same way. Y'all go to the same places. Y'all go to the same companies. It's crazy. Delulu. And the difference of it all, the thing about it is if anybody has any input outside of it that warns you that what you're doing might be harmful, the way you like vote and shit like that, absolutely deny it because you think that that's not true and that's against God. Even if God was here, he would be a communist. But they said my mom taught me to use the term. I get it. I don't hate people who are religious, though. That's different. You can't, like, judge somebody for believing a certain way or living their life a certain way. Or even wanting you to live your life a certain way. It just gets to a point where it's like, you can't, like, do that. You know what I'm saying? You gotta let people have their own beliefs. Hell is literally a mindset. It says in the Bible that from nothing I came and from to nothing I'll return. They just want you to believe that heaven exists so that you don't have to live a good life here. Because when you die, everything's okay. You're just gonna go to heaven, so it doesn't matter anyway. They like to say that people are nihilistic and they're like, oh, If you believe nothing happens after you die, what's the point of this life? It's like to live it the best way you possibly can. That's what it is. Not to just still be nihilistic about everything because you think that this earth doesn't matter. You vote nihilistically because you think it doesn't matter because we all die and go to heaven. But what about your kids' kids? What about your kids' kids' kids? If you care about your legacy so much and you want to force women to have babies, like, you should vote like that. I don't know. Because you're voting for the demise of a lot of people. Even voting Democratic. You have to be a decent person to go to heaven, though. If you're a decent person, life gets better. Then why are the people with all the money shitty people? It's so funny how Israel's doing this like LGBTQ psyop, trying to throw this like pride event when it's literally like illegal to be gay in Israel. Acting like there's some haven for LGBTQ people in the Middle East. Like, it's illegal to be gay in Israel. Well, they're like, oh, gay people support Palestinians and they don't even like you. Like, you don't like gay people either. Neither does America. They were trying to vote to overturn it. And everybody who was like, oh, well, I believe it should be fine for them to be married went silent. They were like, oh. It's like they hoped it passed. Because it's not bandwagon anymore, so. That's another thing. Everybody thinks I act the way I act and shit like that because I hopped on a bandwagon. That was true. I would have stopped a long time ago, or when I found out that, oh, people are actually being, like, hurt and murdered for this. You know what I'm saying? I would have kind of stopped. Or not, like, done it publicly. I don't know. Like, in the words of Trixie Mattel, everybody's like, clock it. Did you clock it in that voting booth, bitch? I said rock and roll, baby. Hell yeah. Um, how old am I? I'm 20. If you're trans, you won't ever stop being trans. Well, no, that's actually not true. You don't have to have like dysphoria to be trans. You can do whatever you want with your gender. I lied. I was talking about dysphoria. If you have dysphoria, you have it for life. But like, yeah, you can do that. You can just be. I was about to say something transphobic. Actually, that's crazy. Dysphoria and being trans are two different things. I keep forgetting sometimes. Hello. No, you can do that though. You can just be trans on and off if you want to. Hell yeah. Gender can be fluid too. That's it. What's up? As long as you're like actually like for trans people all the time, 100% of the time, and you don't just go back to be cisgender and then shit on trans people like I changed my life for God. You know, people who hate their life or hate themselves, uh, do that shit. They literally like detransition or like convert back to being straight, quote unquote, and they're like, I gave my life to God. Like, it's like you hate yourself even if you don't have dysphoria and you were trans, like, because that was you at one point, whether you like it or not. And also, you can't change your sexual attraction to people. And that's been proven when they try to convert people and are still trying to again because they are trying to make that a thing again. Delusions when you perceive something different from reality despite evidence to the contrary. Thus, being trans is delusional. No, it's not, because you're the one who is perceiving something different from reality despite all the evidence, because gender identity and sex are two different things. I don't know how many times I have to say that. Most of the time, you might have even seen a trans person before and you just don't even know it. Or sometimes you might think a person's trans and it's not. It's just a woman who has masculine features. Is that a man then? Gender is what we perceive and how we perceive ourselves. Sex has to do with anatomy. And you can change your sex too, or parts of it. So, like, both are true. What's up, Denver? Fuck conversion therapy, Denver. It doesn't matter what you look like. The only thing that matters is what the doctor wrote on the birth certificate. Oh, that's what defines a gender. Doctor's pen strokes on a paper. Gotcha. High IQ take. Definitely. I don't know why I didn't think about that. It's just dawned on me yesterday, actually. I forgot. Yeah, I remember you. What's up? I said it could be neither proven or disproven. Okay. If you say so. There's a lot more proof that gender and sex are two different things. But if you say so. That's what HRT does. It codes your DNA for female features. It's literally changing your DNA. So actually, you're wrong. And also, gender has nothing to do with your DNA. That has to do with your sex. They said that. What is gender? Gender is how you perceive yourself and how the world perceives you. Think of gender expression as in your outer, and sex as your inner. Gender is like the paint job. It determines how people are going to perceive you, how you perceive yourself. You know what I'm saying? Doing things that just bend the norms of what gender's supposed to be in general. But that's how it's been proven that that's how people are. Like there's history of people been doing that. Trans people didn't just come into existence in the 21st century. I fear. So it's already been proven false. You just don't want it to be a thing because you're scared of things that you can't be a part of or don't understand. Blooming nature, thank you for the 100. I appreciate it. I never said that it bothered me. You just be incorrect. I love people. I'm just kidding. That was a funny joke. I don't know, you tell me or in my comments. I'm just streaming. You're just mad nobody else has to go through what their daddy forced them to do. And live like how their parents want them to without ever questioning anything. That's not my problem. Yeah, I'm on your phone because you decided to click on my stream. I didn't put me in there. Um, is my mic bad? Or is that just her? Yeah, I answered. You're just saying that I'm not right, but I am right. You're the one that has a problem with people living their lives a certain way. That's not me. Am I rich? No, I'm not rich. Um, Trump is probably not gonna make it to 2020 because he's demented. What's that? take your phone before it spreads to the walls. Acceptance, and you want to prove everyone wrong so bad for some reason, for real. You're the one who wanted to argue for no reason, exactly. And you're just wrong, so... You can't say gender identity isn't real when there are people who prove that it is. Just because you don't have a different gender identity doesn't mean gender and sex are two different things. What's up? So, Amsha, what's up? Because they don't want to, they think everybody has to be like them. Down to the teeth. Consider you straight. Yeah, guys. I'm 100% cisgender and straight. You shouldn't say things like that about your own parents. You know, greedy boy. I'm on an iPhone. Can I know your pronouns? Don't want to disrespect. Use any. You can use any. I'm on an iPhone though, for real. It's crazy. Y'all think my iPhone is worse than my Android. Y'all thought my iPhone was an Android. Just It's 5:54 a.m. What day is it? Wednesday. Yesterday was Tuesday. Tuesday and Wednesday. Tomorrow's Thursday. How old am I? I'm 20. Have I ever had my eye closed? No. I don't know why you would do that. 20, you're still a youngin'. Yup. Good morning. What's up, Anthony? How old are you? I'm 20. I already answered that. How long have I had my eye closed? Oh, you did ask how long I had my eye closed, not if I had my eye closed. I've had my eye closed since I was a baby. It's not closed though. Lisa, what's up? Welcome to the stream. What happened with my eye? I was born without it. Nothing happened with it. It's just the way it is. That's the way I like it. Fair. Thank you. Sound pretty. Thank you. Lisa, I don't care for it, but I won't like not eat it. But like it just kind of doesn't make sense for me. It's like you just added that to be extra to create a different pizza. The pineapple pizza is like the pizza at the party that's left over after everybody eats the pizza. The real pizza. You know what I'm saying? That's what they ordered for the person who wanted to be quirky and said that they liked pineapple on pizza, knowing damn well that they don't. Prefer it over every other pizza. If you do that, that's terrible. I'm sorry. But yeah, if I wasn't pretty, I wouldn't have subscribers. Nobody would watch me. That's why these things are made, because I still did it without it in my face. If not, it probably helped because I can just be on the shitty people. It's easier to tell people are shitty. There are many people who like the LGBTQ community. I don't know what you're talking about. I'm sure if there was like an entirely truthful survey, you'd find out that most people are actually bisexual. It's muffin time. Almost got took out there. Let me continue. I felt the tingly in my throat. They said, "What is this woke channel?" I don't know. The best channel ever. It's the best channel in existence. They said, okay. Yeah, okay. Did I get cum in my eye? Yeah, that's why you can't trust men. Because they nut in your eye. I'm just kidding. You can't trust men because woke is a meaningless troll insult. I know, it's just a trigger word. I'm stupid. I like to stay asleep and not know what's going on. Instead of I live in misery, I live in ignorancy. How did I lose my eye? I was born without it. You look like crackhead rainbow bright. Hell yeah. Hell yeah. How many times should people ask about your eye? They ask every day all the time. If that bothered me, I would have been off the internet a long time ago, or would have put my prosthetic in a long time ago. It's weird internet hours on the internet. Holy shit. I'm on here at all times on the internet, baby. I'm here on the normal hours on the internet too, and I actually get more viewers. Isn't that crazy? 100,000 subscribers. I'm no way. What's up, Moody 50? What's up, Jesus? I take it all back. You thought I was purposely doing that with my... I know a lot of people do. I'm not faking anything for the internet, I fear. Name a person who can do this that doesn't have something wrong with them, like a stroke or something. Unless there's like a condition where one of your eyes is just shut all the time. That I don't know about. Like, this is the only one I can think of. It lost the curl right here. Hello. I'm gonna shave it off. Shave it off. I'm just kidding. They said, why am I so pretty? It's that pretty boy lifestyle. Shut up. Liv, you know what's up? Welcome to the stream. Good morning, Jessica. So hot as fuck. I know. Thank you. Yeah, people who subscribe to me automatically only the people that subscribe and support me, not the people that subscribe to come back and hate. Because there are probably genuinely people who do that who subscribe so they know when I go live so they can rush to the comments and be first to talk shit. I've seen it happen before too. I've gone to the channel activity and I'm like, you've been here before. Like, you thought you were slick. It's like the Minions and Despicable Me going to, for round two to get a kiss from Gru. It's like, didn't I kiss you already? Matthew, what's up? Welcome to the stream. No, I slept. I just woke up early today, actually. I don't even know what I want to do with my hair, though. Hello? Abigail, what's up? Do I eat rats? No, I don't eat rats. I said eat rats. Snails, no. People do, though. It's called escargot. Only can I think of questions about your life experiences. Travel food, no. You're not, but I don't think I've ever been offered a rat, and I've eaten a lot of different foods. You know what I'm saying? I've eaten oysters before. That's like the closest thing, in my opinion, that I can imagine to eating snails. I wouldn't deny it if I was offered, like, somewhere that I went. Someone invites me somewhere, they offer escargot, like, I wouldn't turn it down. The only reason I'd turn down a food is if I was allergic to it. Or it was, like, poison or something, obviously. What did I vote for? Um, Chase Oliver. Did not vote for the Republicans. The red or the blue Republicans. Yeah. It's always been fuck this system. Probably not voted Democrat ever with the way Democrats are. It looks like a very comfortable chair. It is. Yeah. Let's skip the topic of non-binary, etc. Or what? Are your balls going to explode? Mind blown. People don't present binarily. Oh my god. What are we gonna do? They still can't get over the fact that camera inversion exists. Like, yeah, my eye shows up on different sides on different cameras because some cameras project images differently. Is it going to be a filter when I do something in real life with social media? Will that be a filter? People shouldn't have a feeling about it though, Jessica. I don't care if they get mad over it because that's their fault. They're hateful. They shouldn't be hateful. Me talking about it isn't the problem. Them being hateful is. Why did I make this change? Just upload music. That was this channel's original purpose. So I have a music badge. It's the next best thing to blue check mark on Instagram. Because you can't sign up for that unless you have like a distributor, music distributor. And you would only get that if you're uploading music. Unless you just want to get a music distributor to have a music badge. Set sound on again. The government's muting me. I'm not turning off my sound. Every time I defend myself and talk about stuff, they'll say that the mic starts glitching. We love government censorship. Okay, period, queen. Or social media censorship, whoever's censoring mags. Because y'all only say that when I talk about, like, important shit. Every time I start talking about some important shit, they're like, oh, the mic cuts out, blah, 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 blah. Like, what? Really? That's crazy. Hello? What's up? The mic gets messed up every single time I talk about something. Like, specific things. My microphone only gets messed up when I talk about specific things. Did it start messing up again?